After limited success with The Fast Food Zombie, Kelvin departed from film work for a while and took a job at a television station. Despite the small salary he made and the long hours he worked, Dykrowic managed to scrape together enough money to make another film. The director and the producer explores the relationships Dykrowic experienced between people in the broadcasting industry. During the production of the film, Dykrowic was said to have been on a drinking binge, which was fueled by the amount of red tape he had to cut through to get anything done in the broadcasting field.
And I just cannot understand how this man, Dykrowic, could have gotten popular. I mean, the only possible explanation is that he died when he was fairly young. There's no other explanation. I mean, he was just full of pretense. He was drunk half the time. His movies had no storyline. They were out of focus, and they were basically just boring garbage.
I know Kelvin because he came in a while ago and wanted to order some Doc Martens. At first I thought he was kind of a little bit strange. No big deal. He kept bugging me. He stayed around for a really long time. Smelled funny, acted kind of drunk, kind of smelled like he'd been in a bar or something. Anyway, he ordered his shoes, left, no big deal. Then he started becoming a real problem. He kept coming in, calling, bugging me, driving me absolutely insane, asking me about these shoes. You know, he needed them for a film. He was like, they have to be here by my film, blah, 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 blah. And I really had no control over it. This went on for a couple months. Finally, the shoes come in. I call him, and he never bothers to call me back. I guess I talked to somebody. I didn't even end up talking to him. And the film was over. They were done. They didn't need him anymore. But at least I have his deposit. He did have to put down 20%. So I still have $25 or so of his. And if you see him, tell him he can't have it back.
He's dead.
So what? He still can't have it back. It's mine.
Hello. Yeah, Steve here. Right outside the door, over. Roll tape. Rolling. We got a phone call one day from this producer from L.A., and he produces one of these reality TV kind of shows, you know, and he says he wants to come to town and shoot for 3 days. He wants to shoot on a Tuesday, a Wednesday, and a Friday. He says not on Thursday because Tuesday and Wednesday are going to be such long days. We're going to well rested from Friday. We say, yeah, right. So anyway, the days begin. They were the days from hell, let me tell you.
The producer picked up his buddy from Detroit, who's going to be the director for these 3 days. Hasn't seen him in a few years, but going to give him a break and give him a job for a while. Well, the director is totally
Spastic. He's a chain smoker. He's about 34 years old. He's drinking water and pop all day long, nonstop. He's the most completely disorganized guy in the world. He's got us running in 18 million directions. He has never heard of shooting things out of order for simplicity purposes with the crew. He's got us going everywhere in all directions all at the same time. Well, his buddy, the producer, is starting to realize maybe he's gotten himself into trouble. The day's going long. The producer is always barking things like, come on.
We gotta shoot this thing, we gotta shoot this thing. What are we waiting for? Let's shoot this thing.
Something has happened here. We understand there has been a shooting. The presidential car coming up now. We know it's the presidential car. I can see this is...
Well, so after the first 2 days are done, both of them like 18-hour days, the producer feels like, well, he's gonna go back to L.A. and he's gonna let the director work with himself on Friday. Well,
the producer gets to the Detroit airport on Thursday. His beeper goes off. It's his executive producer in L.A., and that guy tells him, getting back to Lansing, don't let that guy out of your sight. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's going over budget. He's driving us crazy here. So he comes back. We spend the last 18-hour day in Lansing on Friday. I'm telling you, they were the 3 days from hell.